got this little beauty ready.
There it is.
Civil War.
Where did you get these from?
Yes, we just got these from Empire Cinema. Picked them up yesterday, so I want to say a massive thank you to Empire Cinema, to Amy, to Sean and the management there, and all the staff that let us take these. Gordon for helping us get into the car. Hi, Gord. Yeah, this is
to
the
be
new
fair, for
studio.
all of these, a proper team effort.
Yeah, excellent, fantastic stuff. So these are going to be part of the new studio backdrop. This is the new studio eventually. Phase 2.
This is starting phase 2.
Coming soon.
Me and you trying to do DIY. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cinema Minute. I'm Chris Allen.
And I'm Grant Robson.
Today we're going to do a quick reaction and quick review of the international trailer for Kevin Smith's Yoga Hoses, which just dropped a couple of days ago now. You haven't seen this one yet. I saw it when it came out. You've been saving yourself for this initial reaction. I've only watched it once a couple of days ago, so good. I think I'm almost mentally ready to try this one again. We're going to go straight for it now.
Excellent.
You ready,
Let's
guys?
do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So straight in there.
Colleen squared. Here we go.
Them two look great together on screen.
Yeah, Kevin Smith's daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter too.
100 calories here. 100 calories here. Oh my god, could you stop being so basic?
I would like to invite you both.
That's what you work basic. Someone who works in a school.
Senior boys only invite sophomore girls to parties for one thing.
Kevin Smith's wife. Kevin Smith.
Oh, is
Johnny
it?
Depp's back. Tusk reference.
Yes, I am that man.
Silver's laugh.
Why are they all star cast already?
No. This is when it turns, yeah.
To help me solve this quite clear case.
Use the
Good
bronze
prosthetics on
Yeah,
it, isn't
I was
it?
gonna say, the nose is
Like
so
a foot tall mountain
distracting.
seems made of bratwurst.
Destroy everything that threatens
Football
anyone
not seen,
or
it's made of
anything that you
breakfast.
love. That's the yoga way.
We can do
Oh, that's the guy out of Tusk.
Yeah, so.
all the time.
We should
So
all be very brave.
Maybe we should Instagram it. Ooh, right?
I just don't know. I just don't.
Does he get more moles on his face as he does it?
Does he have multiple moles?
Multiple moles.
Multiple moles.
There's a fourth in the trilogy. Multiple moles.
Multiple moles. Great title.
Well, that was
Wow.
that was a strange one.
So initial reaction.
It looks different.
I think that's pretty. That's putting it mildly.
It is, yeah. Chris is a big fan of Kevin Smith, and he's been listening to the podcast for years.
This is an interesting one. So again,
Yeah.
it's a sort of semi-sequel, I suppose, kind of, following on from the events of Tusk.
Yeah.
With some of the supporting characters, obviously Johnny Depp's Gilly Point. We also get the girls who kind of have just a pretty small role in Tusk. Obviously,
As
this
he's
time,
travelling.
this time's the focus of this film. You haven't seen Tusk?
No, I'm not a fan of horrors. I'll openly admit to that. I don't like anything to do with the horror genre, except for maybe the actors and how good the prosthetics look. I can't watch horror films.
I was gonna say,
I've got this thing in my mind about
Tusk. I don't know, guys who might have seen it. It's different. I don't know if I would say it's not a flat out horror. It's kind of it's got Kevin Smith's mentality.
Right. So
it's
gonna have that
obviously
humor
from a
element.
haze of weed. It's interesting. I would recommend it.
Right. I think that'll be this weekend.
That's
definitely.
there's something in there, and I really enjoyed it. It's one that was pretty separated a lot of people pretty much in Marmite watch. People who were really just freaked out by the concept alone, which is understandable.
Yeah. It is.
But also, there's like a perversely weird pleasure in it as well. Just how just out of how bizarre it is more than anything else.
That's
and
what
this
I
film, to
thought.
be fair, looks like it's following on in that tradition too. The foot high.
I thought it was going to be huge.
Statues.
When I first seen the poster, I was like, wow, that's a big sausage.
Yeah, but tour posters just came out for this one too. But yeah, tiny little sausage men, I guess.
Lots of little sausage men.
Multiple Kevin Smith in the prosthetics
Is that
for
who
it
it
as
is?
well. Yeah. On some of the close-up ones, you can kind of get a bit of an idea.
It looks like an
bizarre.
interesting watch though. I kind of like the fact that the two lead characters are both teenage girls.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's a market where like Kevin Smith's mentality would seemingly go quite well with it. The sort of
Definitely.
fast talking, you know, like irreverent sort of comedy beats, and would seem to fit in really well for us as well. The friendship between Lily Rose Depp and Harley Quinn Smith, you can tell that they have been like great naming on both of us. Kevin Smith and Johnny Depp both did well.
High five.
Well done, guys. You know, but just you can tell they are clearly friends in real life. That like relationship just is kind of clear from the offset sort of thing.
It's not just been built on set. That there's a big backstory that they went to school together for years.
That's it. Literally, there's, you know, again, people who followed Kevin Smith's career, and especially in podcasting, you know, will have picked up these bits and pieces from his sort of personal life, his live appearances and stuff too. And that's where the sort of concept of this film comes from. You know, kind of an amalgamation of, you know, stories they're talking about on Smodcast, which started with Tusk, obviously sort of based on a true story, or so they thought, but like a real, you know, Gumtree article, I think it was, that inspired Tusk. And you know, this kind of is following on from that little stories they've told being melded together into a sort of weird trilogy. Weird kind of like Canadian trilogy. I mean, that's it. Kevin Smith called it as, you know, True North trilogy, as you know, North these trilogy. Canadian curio films, you know, like kind of weird horror, comedy, bizarre things, and you know, starting with Tusk, following on with this, you know,
Yoga Hosers,
German, Canadian, bratwurst, Nazis, obviously, and you know, following it up with a film he's been talking about, Moose Jaws.
Moose Jaws, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
If you don't know what Moose Jaws is about, I guess from the description, Jaws.
With a moose.
They're put together, Moose Jaws. Like they, you know, I guess it's, you know, when you think about it, pretty self-explanatory.
Very clever.
Which is one we'll be waiting.
Yeah, we'll be waiting legally for that one. I think I'm looking forward to that one, but now I've got the time. That one really looks interesting. I mean, it had its Sundance premiere a little while back, and again, one which definitely split audiences. Critics seem to be pretty much on the like hate it.
Eyebrow raised side of things, but
God damn you critics! We're critics and we love everything. There's no need to be critical.
We're maybe too positive for that.
Everything's sunshine and rainbows.
Like, but I'm definitely interested to see this one too. It's just announced a US tour. Obviously, this is the international trailer, so you know it is obviously gearing up towards that release. Hopefully, I'll get some UK dates announced as well. Again, I caught Tusk actually on the sort of with a Q&A sort of screening attached to it at the Leeds Film Festival 2 years back. So, you know, it'd be cool to see something involved where Kevin Smith would
Kevin
be.
Smith there?
It was just a video one for that one. I've seen Kevin Smith on a UK tour for Red State. One of his previous films, again, when he kind of made his foray into the sort of horror more side of things. So definitely one to see. Definitely one, if you can catch the tour. Kevin Smith's always amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, he can
what
talk. For and then, you know, and then some sort of thing, but you know, really interesting, fascinating how he always does it. Always something unique with very much his voice. And I think that's how you'd feel. That's how you'd describe this trailer.
Absolutely.
Something very unique and very much with his voice, for better or for worse. And you know, I guess I'm intrigued.
I remember watching the Tusk trailer and being kind of weirded out by the whole idea of it. But I'm going to watch it now. I'll grit my teeth and bear it.
I was going to say, yeah, we can maybe cover that one in the future as well.
I don't kind of want it to turn into an appreciation episode of a man, but Kevin Smith, we both love. Watch Fat Man and Batman.
Yeah, obviously like someone who's, you know, his early films are, you know, really iconic of the 90s sort of independent genre, Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy especially. And you know, obviously his recent output is something that divides people a bit more, but you know, that is someone who's taking risks, and he's taking risks from the power, the independence that sort of podcasting has granted him too, and you know, that's now like feeding into his films too, and obviously inspiring others to do likewise, and you know, be passionate and take those risks as well. So you know, you can't fault him for his sheer enthusiasm and
what
sort
I love about him,
drive too, which is obviously something you really get into the podcast. So it'll be interesting to see how that translates in this this new flick too.
Picking up on that, the kind of the way he uses social media and his kind of podcasts on channels and things like that, and then creates movies from these ideas he literally comes up with on the show. I don't think anybody's ever that kind of thing.
That's it. Yeah, it's really
you know, he's really the pioneer of that kind of social media into a film industry sort of thing.
Absolutely, yeah. We won't.
This
is turning into like
how
much
really
like Kevin Smith, really nice guy. Like you know, obviously you're kind of buzzing on his recent Flash director's appearance too.
Excellent episode. Yeah, probably the best of the season so far. I really enjoyed it. Grant Gustin made me cry, so that was impressive.
You know, I'm edging closer and closer to actually watching Flash as well. I
It's
think
got Kevin
I think
Smith
you
somewhere.
talking about it on a weekly basis as well. Like, is there this week something? And I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
haven't
intrigued.
watched
I'm
it, Grant.
intrigued. I'll work on it. So yeah, we might get there too. But yeah, this is an interesting one. I think visually looks interesting.
Really, really good.
Definitely different. But the cast, isn't it? You know, getting
All
Johnny
star
Depp,
cast,
getting you know, all these actors, you know, doing something which is a bit different, a bit risky, you know, can turn out pretty well, you know, letting them stretch a different muscle they wouldn't get to do elsewhere, probably. So this one will be interesting to see. What did you think about this trailer? As always, we'd be really interested to know whatever your thoughts were on it. You can get in touch with the usual places, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and in the comments section below. Also, yeah, this one here.
Subscribe.
That subscribe button too, that's the sound effect. It comes with the subscribe button. I'm not sure if you knew that one. I've been working on it. We'd really appreciate that. Obviously, really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us recently. So any feedback and support you can give would be really, really appreciated from us too.
Yeah, let us know what you thought of the trailer as well. It is a strange one, so let us know if you're going to be
I was
looking
gonna say,
forward to
yeah,
that film
there'll
or
be
you're going to be
definitely
hiding from
plenty
it.
to talk about on this one
Definitely.
soon. But till next time, thanks for watching again. Do get in touch and we'll see you real soon.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.